Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 124. I've just looked at this, and yes, 124. I doubt my memory these days. Yeah, 124, and we're back at the base, and we're going to do a little bit of mopping up and a few bits and pieces. So, first things first, let me go and grab some more gravel if I've got any. Somewhere in here, yeah, we've got a little bit. It says 51. Flint, not gravel, I know what I mean. We're going to process all of these iron that we got. And the reason we need to process the iron is we're going to need some iron because we're going to start off with a suggestion that Neil made, and he said, I always forget this one by the way, so forgive me. Why don't you just use the bibliocraft printing press to duplicate your enchanted books? And I'm like, there's a sound of a slapping thing as I firmly face palm. Yeah, the bibliocraft printing press. I always, without fail, forget. I don't know why I always put it in there. Without fail, I forget this thing. I forget it exists. So yeah. We're going to start off with that now. This is not a simple thing. We can't do this, and I know what I want to. 9 blocks versus 4 blocks. 9 ingots versus 4 ingots, I should say. So we're going to run this iron through, get a little bit more going. And how are you for blaze rods? Yeah, you're not bad. And we'll see what we end up with, and I'll be back with you in a sec. But the next thing we're going to do after I do that is we're going to go and fire up. Well, we're going to make some iron plates. We'll do that in the rolling machine. We're going to fire up the forge and heat up a couple of iron ingots as well. So yeah, that's what we've got to do. Oh yeah, you can do those. Okay, right, back in a moment. All right, I'm just taking a moment to do a little bit of housekeeping. All of those tools are currently over here, and they've been moved up a little bit. This is heating up also some blue steel and some wrought iron. That's partly for this project, partly for the next one. Oh, that does not go in there. These are going to be reprocessed, and we'll just get these back to being gold. Into ingots. All of these tools that we don't need are going to be ingoterized, but what we need to do first is get these up to the temperature where we can make. First things first, we need to make a roller, which is these two. So we're going to get these up to a little bit hotter than this, and then we'll process these tools while we're at it. I've got some work I want to do in here, which we'll come back to after we've got this bit done. So yeah, this is come on, you must be getting close to danger level. Yellow, white, it goes to white, doesn't it, I think. Can weld, can work, come on, must be getting hotter. Or are we there? Is that the... Maybe that's it without pumping. Okay, doesn't matter, we'll go and we'll take 2 of those out, and we shall place them in here, and we will make rollers, and that is a hammer, not quite, hammer, pinch, hammer, no, too far, gotcha, rollers. Okay, the next thing we need is these printing chasers. They are iron, so we'll grab one of those and pop you in, and we're going to make a printing chase, which is a no, hang on, we'll get there. Got one. So that's that. Now the reason the blue steel is in here, this spare bit of blue steel we've got, is I'm going to make a new pro pick. I'm getting fed up of my pro picks breaking, so we will make a prospecting pick, and we will make it out of a good solid metal. No, that's too far, isn't it? Let's just do... That was a bump. No. 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 There. Bang, got there eventually. So that's a pro pick in the bag. We've got plenty of these in, so let me chuck that in. And what else have I got that's copper up here? That. Oops, not you. You. That's not copper. That's copper. Will you not go in? No, you won't. You don't actually have a recipe for recycling. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep those then. So the pro pick was one thing I wanted to recreate. The other thing I wanted was a... don't tell me, I'll remember it in a minute. No, I won't. I was going to make something else out of blue steel. I just can't think what the hell it was. Chisel. Because I broke my last one, and whilst I've got loads of copper chisels, it seems that we have a lot of well, rather than carrying around a copper chisel, it would seem to make more sense. Can I smell you? Maybe a red steel one of these. These are really actually pretty fast. I wonder what the decent steel version. I can't recycle that anyway. Okay, fine. You can stay up there then. Seems the additional tools are not recyclable, but that's fine. I can live with that. Yeah, chisel. Let's make a chisel. Chisel. Bang, in the bag. Okay, so that's going there. They are heating. We can actually start using this a little bit now. The ice saw, I don't know whether that will recycle or not for starters. It won't, so we might as well keep it. That's fine. So once these get up to temperature, they should melt and make me some ingots. In the meantime, sticks. Well, actually, let's put that pro pick in, and also this sword. I know it's enchanted, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just a thing. As are these two items of raw tie. Now that is a silk touch unbreaking pick, but again, it's completely surplus to requirements. So why worry about it? Yum. Oh, we got one. Excellent. So we can pop you in there. And eventually these should all melt down into ingot form. Yay. And grab that. Perfect. Oh, let me put those back in. Alright, so I'm going to finish off just recycling these few tools. I'm going to start pulling together what I need for the next bit of my plan. So I will see you in a moment. A little bit of weaving between smithing. All important. So yeah, I was looking at a means of storing a flint and steel near the forge, because I'm always having to get Trunky out and do it. And I made a spare flint and steel and yada yada. And then again, bibliocraft was suggested. I think Ditty Margu, and I can't remember. Somebody else suggested the case, but anyway, yeah. There you go, sorted. This should almost be the point where it's melted. Everything else is gone, so we can get back to making the printing press, and then we probably need to see about getting some stuff going to improve our ability to get ink, shall we say. Ink is the issue here. Well, one as an issue. My voice is just going. Sip of tea. Started drinking tea just recently. I don't know why. I don't normally drink tea. I am not a big tea drinker, but I suddenly have just developed a taste for it, not a flavour. Anyway, that should be that. That will give us a bit of that. We'll put you there, so you're spare. You can go back in there. And we can go and put some of this stuff away. And I can try and clear my throat between cuts here, but it's not working so far. I know that much. Right, copper, steel, wrought iron. We got 14 wrought iron there. We got some flux, I think, in here. So that should allow us now to go in here and go bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Put a whole load of that in. I'll be back in a moment once I've cleared this frog out of my throat. And that is that. So, armed with all of that, we should be good to go. One of them. Oh, we need logs. Yep, of course we do. In fact, we need two lumber. Okay, we'll go and grab a bit of that then. What have we got a lot of? That'll do me. One of them, those, and those. Okay, what am I? Oh, and that. Printing press. Right. The use of that, however, requires typefacing. Typefacing we make with a wrought iron sheet in there, but that's fine because we've got a spare wrought iron sheet. We're going to need to heat up the furnace again. I don't think there's another way of making that, is there? No, there is that, basically. And a bit of redstone and some wood. In fact, let's get those bits of wood while we're at it, shall we? What was it? I can't remember. 3 and 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. And a bit of redstone. Yeah. Grab that while we're at it. Okay, and then we can go in here and we can heat up this sheet, and I'm guessing you have cooled down now. Yep. Doesn't matter, I prefer to use this one anyway when I can. Right. Gimme. Woof. Much easier. Okay, I'm going to get this heated up. I'll go and put this. I think we need a couple. No, we don't need any of those, do we? I'm going to put these away then, and we'll be back in a mo. Alright, that's up to temperature. So let us do a little bit of fine detail work. That was really hard. Some recipes are just easier than others. That's just the way it goes. Users make. Oh no, users. I'm looking at the vanilla recipe. That, those, and that. Okay, so that and that with that. Those go there. Those go there, and that goes in there. That's our typesetting table. That's that. Now I've gone through and I've done my to-do list. So printing press was a suggestion from Neil. There's a few other suggestions that I've put down. I wanted to try if I don't think I've got a spare compression drawer, have I? Or have I? I got one that's got nothing in it. Yeah, let me. Gold coins compressed to gold nuggets, apparently. If there's already a gold bar in. Put that to the test, shall we? Not doubting it, I'm just not entirely sure. I know there are other nuggets and stuff in this, so we have got some gold. We'll borrow you, and we can then go. Nope, not going in there at all. Okay, let's try. Right, we need to experiment. This needs experimentation. I need the draw key. I need some nuggets. Let's try putting nuggets in. You're supposed to. You are supposed to come out. Thank you. Right, now let's try a nugget. See, nuggets are not compacting either, but they do at least come all the way out. Let's try a TFC gold. No, it is definitely not playing ball there. Okay, tested. Got to test these things, especially, you know, well, it's just polite, isn't it? Testing the stuffs. But, so that was that. Now, we've got some other suggestions in there about conveyor belts in the spawners and stuff, and we are going to have to go out to the spawners at some point, but right now, what I would like to do is I would like to take these down to the Enchanting shack. Well, I'd probably like to sleep, to be fair, so we don't have to go and run a gauntlet of zombies and unpleasantness. Head down to the Enchanting shack, get those down, and then work out how the hell they work again, because it's a long time since I've used one of these, as is evident, as you can tell, because, you know, I'm keep forgetting to fix them. Right, this should be... Oh, hello. How are you doing? Bang, dead. There is a blaze somewhere. I see you, sir. Damn you. Well, that escalated quickly. There's this... Where did I just... There. Hey, stupid. How did that work out for you? He's definitely zeroing on me, but there's a creeper over there as well. Which I'd prefer to deal with first. Hi! Dead. Oh, hey. Missed him. Where is he? Oh, I see you there. Dead. Alright. Area secured. Let's head down to the enchanting place and do some enchanting. And I think the first thing we're going to do is going to stick respiration on this helmet so we can then go and kill squids easier. Would seem a sensible thing. Yeah, got lots of little... I'm kind of getting lots of like ideas of little jobs that we can do. Little things that... Little bits of make work. Well, not even make work. Little jobs that need to be done in the background that we've just not done for one reason or another. Whether it's because, you know, it's a bit challenging or whatever. So... For example, we shall place our printing press, and you can go, where shall we place you? I think we'll have you here with our typesetting table there. This thing is all bizarre because it really is not a huge amount you do with it. You basically, you put your chasers in, which we need to make more of, and you place them on there and you put your books on and do stuff. However, one suggestion that was made to me was, well, first things first, I would like to get that and that together into respiration. I thought there was a respiration 3. That cost 20. Let me go and grab a bottle because there is respiration 3, I know there is. And I don't want to be putting half-hearted inferior enchants on my stuff. We are, after all, at the point of having quality items now. So yeah, we definitely want to play that one. So let's go in and just let me grab that. Be back in a moment. All right, I've gone and got other bits and pieces. So let us get now. I went. This is my second visit. So I went and got a glass bottle, and these are glass bottles 374 Minecraft. That is an empty glass bottle, light, tiny, from TerraFirmaCraft, ID 44796. They are not the same, and they don't work. So how do you get a glass bottle? Well, there's no recipe. You know, we can't do that. We can, yeah. So it occurred to me that the only way I can get a glass bottle is from these potions that I have consumed. Now, level 40, that's a bit steep, but I don't care, because it will help us a great deal. We will take you, we will place you in there, we will add that to that. It's going to cost 19 levels, more than we've got, but that's fine. We can certainly fix that particular problem. And yeah, I'm sitting there. The only problem with these potions effects is I keep on thinking I'm hungry, which I am actually hungry. Hello. Where did you come from? Stupid. Stay time. You're not supposed to be there. Right. Well, the easiest way to get a few levels is this one here. This old spawner. So let me just get myself back up to the point where I need. I think it was 19 to get respiration on that. That'll allow me to go running around in the ocean killing squids to my heart content. So yeah, back in a moment. Alright, got the levels we need, so we'll go with that. Wow, I left that open. That was very bad of me. We can now combine the helmet with respiration. Right, now here is a stupid question thing. If I combine that helmet with respiration, I lose that book. If I were to go and make the bibliocraft stuff, then we can proceed, and I've got some ink, not a lot, but I've got some, but at least then we can proceed to do the thing. Now, the other thing I've wanted to do was just try something. A level 1 enchant. Power 1. So, if we remove the high level stuff, we can use single enchants. Now obviously we're going to need leather. That's going to be a thing. So we're going to have to kill some animals. Sorry animals, it's nothing personal. But we can build up a library of books similar to what we did in Sid's Modded Life with Alexandria, but as masters, and then we can use the printing press to duplicate them, which is probably a damn sight easier than building a huge library to store them. Yeah. Let me go and get together what we need, and I will be right back with you. Alright, we're just getting a few chasers together. We need some of these, so that's a thing. See, and you thought I made all that iron for nothing. There we go. And one more. And I think 5 will be enough for the time being. Hang on. Gotcha. That one took far more time than was reasonable. Now the other thing I thought we'd make while we're that over here is some bookcases, because obviously we need to store our map books that we make. The easiest thing is probably going to be, I think, maybe hickory. we'll just get some of those going. So I've got a reasonable amount of those already up. Hang on. Doesn't matter, we've got plenty of this. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Bookcase, we'll get 1, 2, 3. I think 2. In fact, we'll go with 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Because A, I've got enough planks for that, and B, we'll get those going. And then we'll grab this, and we are going to run like hell and get down to that thing before night falls. Boing, boing, boing. Now, if we're playing around with books and we're playing around with levels and typesetting and all this stuff, we are going to need to go hunting. We're going to need a lot of leather. We've got a reasonable amount of leather right now, back at the base, obviously. But, oops. Come here, you. Right, you. Go there. And I may actually do something with that corner there and just fill that up. So we'll take our Power 1 book for now, and we shall place that on there. Now, Power 1 is cheaper to get by almost certainly cheaper to get by just putting a book in and taking our chances. Yeah, they go in there. We stick our respiration book in there, and we need either some glasses or a monocle to see how much this is going to cost. So if we look at this, it requires 40 levels for me to make that book, to make a plate of that book. So that's going to take a while. Right, one of these is... I know I put one of these down as a solid. Oh, it's probably that. Let's just go and do it. There we go. Sleep there. Right, so I need to go and do some grinding to get that. I also need to check how long I've been recording, because I yeah, I've got time. I'll go and we're only at about, well, we're at 23 minutes before we started this segment. So yeah, let's eat this. Should we go and let's take, rather than worrying and grinding, let's go and take these 2 items which were suggested by Neil and Ditty Margu, and let's go and make the adjustments to the spawner system over in the new spawner, the blaze and the zombie spawner. And while we're at it, I can also add, hello, come to me, my little chunks of experience. Thank you. Oh man, they went down there. Don't want you to have a chance though, so that's fine. We're going down after them. Keep your eye, got to keep my eye out for them. They are a pain. But yeah, so I'm going to grab a few bits and pieces, and I will be right back with you. So apparently my primary problem in here is they're not falling on each other properly. I've turned the mob sounds off. The only thing you've got now is the blaze crackling, because no one wants to listen to zombies screaming and being very vaguely zombie-like. That's just crazy talk, isn't it? So what we need to do apparently is somehow get up here, and we need to raise this conveyor belt up. I'm not too worried if that goes into there. I've got plenty of blocks on me, and these guys can see me quite fine. Look, hello, zombie villager. Oh, look, he's holding it for me. Bless his little cotton socks. Now, this one's not so bad. Those guys are going to be a little bit trickier. But what we're going to do is we are going to raise this up 1 block now. Neil suggested 2 blocks, which I think we could get away with actually. If we were to just come in and carefully reposition some of this conveyor belt. Let me take this out. Now, oh, hang on a second. That's probably all going in there, isn't it? Let me just dump all that lot off. Okay, so you lot you need to die a bit. Give me some space. And they definitely need to die a bit. Give me some space. However, we should be good to... It's only rock, it really doesn't matter. Now what does matter is these. So what we want to do is raise this conveyor belt up too, so they have got plenty of drop on them, which we will do now. So see you in a minute. Alright, so well, I got that. That was not fun at all, has to be said. This side was not so bad, the zombie side. We'll chuck those back. And we shall place... Actually, I'm going to send these blaze rods back because they'll end up in this system as well, won't they? So everything now falls down quite happily. There are 1 or 2 zombies there. In fact, there are 79 zombies there. So the other thing that was suggested was relocating this over here. Now let me very carefully get that, and then we can come back in here, take this and place it in there. This is going to be entertaining. Okay, so right, we need to hop down here. Always active. Extract. Bang. Let me just stick. And that'll go. Yep, that's good. So that and that go there, and then this, and this all need to be chiseled using our shiny new chisel. With a hammer. Well, I'll get the right mode. Yeah. And that has got to be said. That is a couple of... Oops, hang on. We need to put those away. That's a couple of suggestions done from that thing. And then we should be able to... With a bit of luck, let me just send that back as well because we don't really need it here. We should be able to do a whole load of damage. Now if I'm clever about this, what I should do, actually if I was clever about this, what I would do is fill up my inventory with hickory blocks, and then every single thing that I kill we'll just go straight down into the thing. That's the 40 levels we needed. These are still clogging up there. They're a bit more of a pain, and I don't think there's an easy way of solving these. These will just be whatever they are. However, these guys should go pretty easily. I think we should get quite a few levels out of this stack of zombies we've got. So that's all good. I don't know how many zombies there are. Wow, there's still a lot in there. How many we down? Down to 40 odd now. And yeah, well, that works. So I think we can safely say that both of those are working pretty good. So on that note, I think we will leave this place of leveling and go and duplicate a book and see what we can get up to up there. Yeah, so a couple of jobs well done. There is a creeper apparently somewhere around over here. Are you in the... probably in the spawner. Alright, well, we are good to go. We can now get rid of all of that hickory. So having a stack of something that we can put through the system is probably beneficial. But right now, let's go and copy a book. And yeah, and then we, at that point, I think we can probably monocle 40 levels, get a plate. So the plate, if I remember, goes on there. And then do we... oh, we need more. Oh, we got books, haven't we? Can we stack them on there? And then, oh, we need ink. If I can remember how this works. No, not like that. There is a trick to this, and I've not got it, obviously. Alright, there we go. It's got 4 ink now, and then we can go bang and... redstone signal, wasn't it? Oh, crap. Can I... no. It is a redstone signal, I think. Let's try. If I stick a button on it. Helps if you do things correctly. That's an awful lot of wood just to make a damn button. No? Alright, what do? You've got that, you've got that. Why you no work? You have ink. Alright, let me check this out. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm stumped. This should work. I've been out and got a whole load more ink and cost a whole bunch of squids their lives. We've got the plate, we've got the book. It should just work. It should start printing and do its thing. I'm stumped. I'm going to check the configs between episodes, yada yada. But we've done a few things. We managed to get the conveyor belts, and we moved the vacuum chest. This changer one, let me just see if there's such a thing as a changer. The acceleration one, new outfit, composite wrench. No, there's no changer. There's no spawner changer in this pack at all, as best as I can tell. Anyway, I think on that note we shall call it a day. We'll come over here and we'll have a little shot of that for our thumbnail. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've got any idea what is going on with this, please let me know. I mean, that is a select a book. Can you? I thought you could reuse those. This is what I don't understand. I made... oh man. If I were to go and put that on, nothing. No idea. No idea whatsoever. Yeah, on that note, we'll call it a day until next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys, but I cannot figure out why this will not print. So yeah, any ideas, let me know. Until then, bye for now.